Hey everybody, welcome back.
So, as you may know, last week I made a bit of a mistake regarding uh, ordering some slightly too large hippos for our zoo. Um, so, we made a video shaming me on it. This week is Jordan's turn
No,
because he may have made a mistake himself this week.
never.
What did you do?
Alright, I might have made one mistake. And it involves the huge awesome scene that we built underneath the table there. And I ran into it, just gunning, just stoked. And I forgot about something. Something rather important. And it has to do with the Lego
Slightly.
City. And actually, Mrs. Bricksie discovered it. And she pointed it out to me, and I was like, yeah, I admit it. I make a mistake. I mean, you ordered gigantic hippos, and I made a critical error when,
Your mistake was a little bigger than my mistake because we sort of worked with my mistake.
yeah. But you know what? We're going to work with it. It's a learning experience, and we're excited to show you my big old mistake here.
Yeah.
It's right over there. Let's go. Well, Jose was about a quarter of the way through placing all of the minifigures here in the city, which you can see right now, and which you've probably already seen the final product of, so you know that we've already solved this problem, but I just want to share it with you because it's pretty funny. So recently we added the whole underworld under the Lego city here, which includes all of these white melamine tables with an awesome train system, and also included all of the LED strip lights that currently aren't on but go all the way around the perimeter of this layout. Now, recently when we rebuilt the Lego city, we made it a lot larger because we filled a large manhole in the middle that allowed us to access all the hard to reach places in the city. So now it's like 100 inches wide. And obviously there's no reaching the center of the table. So when we rebuilt the city, we had a huge, awesome solution that really did work. It was we made a modular table. And that table is right over there by the skyscrapers in the graveyard. So essentially when we want to reach the middle of the city, we simply disconnect the train track that goes around the perimeter of the city, and we slide that table out. But with the new changes in which we recently made, I completely forgot that I need to access the city by pulling out that table. Yeah, so I essentially rushed into making these changes, installed the LED strip lights, installed all the tables underneath the Lego City table, and completely forgot that, yeah, this is sort of in the way, and these long LED strip lights, which are now removed, sort of prevent us from moving the modular table out. Didn't really think that through. I was too hyped on making all of these awesome Lego room changes. Luckily for us, we have a solution here, and we're going to execute that solution today, and we're going to fix Bricksie's big mistake. I've got my saw here, so what I'm going to do is essentially take this long table right here and cut it in half, right through there, and then we're going to add 2 legs on this table and 2 legs on this table here so that they're separate tables. Yeah, so that's going to be good. But what are we going to do about the LED strip lights? There's no way I want to tape them back in place every time. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to get some Velcro, and we're going to Velcro them in spot on this table here and all the way to this connection point right here. So whenever we have to get in here, all we have to do is just sort of release the Velcro. That will detach the lights. Then this table is modular. This table right here, from here to there, is modular, so that we can essentially pull this table out for the odd occasion in which we have to reach the very hard places to reach here in the Lego City. So we have to cut this table, and I'm like, oh man, in order to bring that table out of here, it's going to be a nightmare. I have to take off all 4 legs. I've got to remove all this train track. We've got to bring it all through there. So we're going to do something crazy, and we're going to cut the table here in the Lego room. So I'm going to be operating the skill saw there. And Jose's going to be vacuuming up all the sawdust behind me. Hopefully we don't cover absolutely every piece of Lego here in this awesome Lego room with sawdust. I don't think so, though. I think Jose's a skilled vacuumer, and I'm a skilled skill cell operator. Whew, so we got some work to do here to fix our mistake and sort of make the table underneath the Lego City table modular so that we can reach the hard-to-reach places here in the Lego City. Boy, oh boy, was that ever a big mistake? That is pretty darn funny. I was just so excited. Rushed into these changes. Too pumped up. Too fired up for them, you know? All right, so here we go. I've fixed my mistake. We've cut the table now, so now we just need to disconnect a few pieces of train track on either side. Then that table slides out. We disconnect a few base plates here, and it slides out like just before. And then we have to weasel our way in there a little bit, but now we can stand here and work on the Lego City and essentially place minifigures, dust things, move modular buildings. Anything that you imagine we would be able to do, we can now do. So that's good. I know this is sort of a pain, you know, when you want to get in there. You got to make some modifications and move some things around. Disconnect some train track, move some base plates, move a whole table. There's either this or, you know, limit how much or how big our city can be by having those access holes in the middle. So for the odd time that we have to get in here, probably like once a month, every time we place a new minifigure or move a building or do anything like that, it's definitely worth the grief of having to disconnect a few things, you know, peel off the strip lights, put them back on the Velcro. Not a big deal. But I'm glad that we were able to fix our mistake today. Well, not our mistake. My mistake. Fix Mr. Bricksie, or my mistake, I guess, just Bricksie. What a pain. I was just too hyped on the trains and the tables underneath the Lego City.
So as you can see, that mistake was a little worse than the one I made last week.
Too bad.
So burn on you.
We fixed it though.
We fixed it. And you know, technically we did actually need that to be able to remove even the bottom section so that we can get into the center, obviously. Sometimes you just get a little excited and do things too quickly.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the other thing too, is thinking about it now. I mean, to get into the center, it was difficult as well because I'd have to like ninja climb over top of the over the top of the little area there where the train track is and stuff like that.
Didn't think that through.
Yeah, but now we're able to slide out the table, which is modular, and also slide out the table underneath, which is modular. So at least we're even now on the playing field. I mean, you made a gigantic hippo mistake, and I made a huge table running in blind mistake. But we got it all fixed now. I just wanted to share.
And I can go place my minifigures now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, there
so
you go.
Just wanted to share our little, my mistake, not my mistake with
Your
you guys. Yeah.
We get to humiliate Jordan this week.
It goes full circle. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned.
Farewell.
Bye.